I'm a runner. I do my best thinking while I'm running. I think of things that I care about. I think about Fresno a lot while I'm running. Lately, I've been wondering what we are. A place? Sure. But what sort of place? I needed to find an answer. So I talked to some of my Fresno heroes. The local leader whose passion is changing hearts and minds. The world-renowned architect who calls Fresno home. The journalist who's shining light on things uniquely Fresno. The farmer who's making sure that no one forgets that our past is also the pathway to our future. The technologist who is single-handedly building a software industry in Fresno. The nurse who became CEO of one of California's finest hospitals. And the chef who's chosen to put his San Francisco culinary chops into a Fresno restaurant.
I have described myself in the past as being Fresno's Chief Encouraging Officer. I'm Ashley Swearingen and I'm the Mayor of Fresno, California. My responsibilities here by charter are to be the CEO of Fresno, and more often than not, I find that my job is to encourage people inside this building at City Hall, people outside of City Hall, that Fresno is on a great course.
I am the chef owner at Cracked Pepper Bistro, and my name is Vache Mukhtarian. The comment is, you guys are 10 years behind, and I like to say we're more slow-paced. We'll get there. I went to culinary school in San Francisco, came back, and so my family's here, and I wanted to open something here, and being able to get the fresh produce from the farmer's market was really a plus. It is easier to get into business in Fresno than any place else.
Fresno is a place that has really the best of everything to offer. But there's not a lot of complication around it. We have access to world-class amenities that you don't find in other parts of the country, and it's all very easy here.
Well, right now we're standing on the Fresno State campus, and we're in front of University High School, which is a high school on campus. It's a charter school that we designed. I'm Arthur Dyson. I'm an architect with DSJ Architects. Students here are concentrating on music backgrounds. It's an avant-garde school in not only the architecture but the pedagogy of the school, so certainly the architecture ought to be equal to that. There's a lot that's produced out of the valley. Creatively, there's a lot that comes out of here that's equal or better than any of the things you find in the larger areas.
I'm a fourth-generation farmer on both sides of my family. My name is Ryan Jacobson. I'm the CEO of the Fresno County Farm Bureau. I represent the farmers and ranchers of this county to make sure that they have a livelihood not only today but for their future generations.
My name is Irma Olguin, and I am a technologist. I own the Hashtag, which is a co-workspace. When Hashtag is working at its best, you get this giant room of people sharing ideas, and there's creativity everywhere. What I like about this city is that you can be a big fish in a small pond. You don't really have to have a name. You don't have to start from anywhere. You can just take the opportunity.
I'm Nancy Hollingsworth, and I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer at St. Agnes Medical Center. I think we've made a difference as an organization in Fresno because the citizens here trust us, and they know that they can remain in Fresno in their own home to receive top quality health care. We have wonderful people, we have a wonderful way of life. I've benefited from that, and that's part of what I want to give back.
Probably some of the best people I've ever met in my life are from here in Fresno and live here today.
If I had a personal mission statement, it would sort of be informed of the there's nothing to do in Fresno idea, and to be like, no, there is plenty of stuff to do in Fresno, and I'm going to show it to you. I am Mike Asageda. I'm a writer for the Fresno Bee. I have a blog at fresnobeehive.com. I think a lot of what the Beehive aims to do is based off that idea of trying to get people to appreciate the community a little bit more. I'm in Fresno because it gives me the opportunity to be the person who I want to be.
Fresnans have been maybe a little gun shy and a little hesitant to promote the real quality nature of our community.
There are a lot of people in Fresno who make Fresno worse, and those people need to get it together.
For some reason, cynicism has been kind of the attitude that has been most prevalent here in Fresno, and I think more and more that really reflects an outdated view of our community. And as I always say, you know, cynicism is for cowards.
I was here at Fulton 55. A band had just played. They were here from England on tour, and I think they had a great time. I was outside talking to the lead singer, and he was like, this is a cool little area. He didn't have any notions of Fresno. And somebody walks up to him and says, "Why would you come to Fresno? It sucks here."
Those of us who are courageous and believing that Fresno is in fact an incredible community, it's getting better every single day. It takes courage to say that, it takes some faith sometimes, but the more we say it, the more we start to see that in fact our community is becoming a very dynamic place. Everybody should be better stewards of their community, and they should try to put forth like, hey, welcome to our city. I'm from the Bay Area, which is in itself is pretty diverse, and there are ethnicities of people that I did not even know existed until I moved to Fresno.
We have a rainbow of folks that live in this area, and it adds vibrancy. It brings other cultures, other meanings.
You have a place that is sort of rich in heritage and work ethic.
We're creators, we're inventors, we're entrepreneurs.
We started out over 100 years ago with the invention of the Fresno scraper, which made Fresno famous around the world. But today it's our raisin harvesters. It's the machinery that we're creating to mechanize so many of the different crops we have up and down the valley here. Our water technology is second to none. We're producing infrastructure that's being used around the world to conserve water. We're not doing these things the same way we did it 10, 20, 50 years ago. I mean, we have the most cutting-edge farmers to be found anywhere in the world right here in the San Joaquin Valley.
Well, I think you can't really talk about what Fresno is without kind of hitting to, I think, its roots. I mean, the agricultural roots here are strong.
Fresno is #1 agriculture, not by accident. Just in this county alone, we produce over 400 different crops and commodities, which is phenomenal when you compare it to other places of the country. Most other states are down in the teens in the number of crops we have. We have over 400 just in this county.
Fresno's emerging food scene is getting there. We have a lot of good restaurants. We're still a big farm community, but I think we're becoming a bigger city. I mean, the customers that come in love being in Fresno.
Fresno is now a city of over 500,000 people, and that's certainly not well known in other parts of California. When you consider that we're one of the largest cities in the United States, it makes you think differently about Fresno.
My observation of Fresno as a city certainly is that it's grown. There's been lots of interesting cultural elements that either I've discovered or that have evolved over time.
Fresno is huge. Fresno's growing, and I think there's a lot of new blood here and new ideas and new energies. And one of the things that always sticks out to me, and I see it happen so much in so many different areas, is that Fresno is like the kind of place where you can go, and if you have a vision or a dream to do something, there's plenty of opportunity.
For as much as you want to get involved, the opportunity exists.
Fresno's given me a lot of room to work, a lot of room to try, fail sometimes, and I can't think of really where else you can go and do that and still be able to get up and do it all over again. I think we can create real technology differences here in Fresno. I think building great products can happen anywhere, and there isn't any reason that Fresno can't be that place. There isn't any reason Fresno can't be that place.
Fresno is a garden of opportunities.
So, what is Fresno? Fresno is the past, present, and future of global agriculture, a melting pot of authentic people and diverse cultures unlike any other. Perhaps most of all, Fresno is truly a land of opportunity, and along with these 7 world-class talents, for me, Fresno is home.